What's going on, YouTube? So I got a ridetech moto helmet, like a chin mount for my helmet. So this thing's pretty cool. Just testing it out. Got myself a little lavaliere mic, see how it sounds. And I also got an ND filter for my GoPro, so hopefully the picture quality is good as well. I'm pretty excited, you know, like there's a car gaining on me. Damn, that's fast. Alright, so enough goofing around. If you guys watched my last video, you'll know that I'm just learning how to ride a motorcycle. I've only been riding for about 2 weeks, if that. I picked up the motorcycle on December, last month. But yeah, I got this bike at Wheels in Motion down in Chatsworth. Larry, the sales guy, helped me out. Super cool dude. If you guys are in SoCal, I definitely recommend them. They also helped me get all the gear for the bike, because I had nothing pretty much going into owning this motorcycle. I didn't have gloves, I didn't have a helmet. Well, I had a helmet, but it was like a cheap one that I give my passengers in my race car ride-alongs, and so I didn't want to use that. I was like, I'm good. But I ended up getting this thing instead, and yeah, this is like really fun. And it's like, oh, new houses. But yeah, so pretty new to riding motorcycles. I'm still figuring out the tricks and whatnot, how to pretty much be safe. So I ended up getting some Alpine Star gloves. I got some Alpine Star jacket. I didn't really know any of the other motorcycle brands, so I was like, whatever, I know what Alpine Star is, I'll just buy that. Go behind this semi real quick. But yeah, so only recently, maybe like 4 or 5 days ago, I started riding in standard mode. I've been riding in B mode the entire time, just because, like I said, new rider, I don't actually know what I'm doing, but I feel pretty comfortable on this. Ah, this thing is fun. But yeah, one thing that I wanted was to get an R3 and then get my license. Well, get my license first and then get an R3, and then, you know, become a good rider, like actually go to the track. And I figured I'd probably chill on the R3 for a few years and then get an R6. But Yamaha announced that they're discontinuing the R6, so that's kind of what made me jump the gun and just go and buy this thing outright. Or not outright, but like go and just get this instead of the R3, right? By no means do I recommend starting on a 600, but I really like this bike. I understand what I'm capable of, so I didn't think it'd be like way too much, but at the same time I did understand that I needed to be careful on this thing. But yeah, I still plan on trying to get an R3 eventually, and like I still want to go to the racetrack, I still want to do all the other stuff, you know. But this is kind of one of my like dream bikes, I guess you could say, you know. This and I I really like the Ducatis, the V4. Those things are so beautiful. I actually don't even know where I'm going, so I don't know, maybe I'll turn right here. We'll just follow this semi-truck. But yeah, so I really want a Ducati eventually, but you know, price wise they're kind of expensive now. I can afford one, but it's one of those, like, I don't need one yet. You know, I don't want to get on one and then crash and, you know, get hurt, seriously hurt. So I'm kind of approaching this the same way that I would approach racing a car. For those of you that are new, I enjoy racing cars. I'm no Formula 1 driver, but like, I'm decent, you know. I can set down decent, consistent lap times. But yeah, my FD is probably just as fast as this thing. I don't know, maybe faster? I'm not sure. But yeah, the FD scares me a little more than this thing. So yeah. But I'm approaching motorcycles the way I would approach racing, or not even racing, but drifting. So in drifting, I learned how to drift with a slow car first, right? I started on a Nissan 240SX with a stock K8, and then little by little I started learning how to set up the suspension, how to you know, just go out and drive, like learn how to become a better driver. Now I can pretty much hop in most cars, and I feel good enough that I should be able to drift whatever it is that I'm trying to drive, right? Now, I'm no Tanner Faust or anything like that, but like hopping between my 240s, my Zs, like hopping into the FD, it's really showed me that I'm capable of like drifting more than just my own car, you know. I've hopped in a few friends like Beamers and stuff. I've had good fun on those things. Low-key want to build an E46 just after stop sign, let's go. But yeah, I wouldn't mind building an E46 as like a German car. I mostly only own Japanese cars, and now I own a Japanese bike. But yeah, I drove an E46 before and an E36. They handle amazing. Like, I was actually really surprised by how well they handle. And literally first lap, I hopped on in E36 and was able to link the entire course. No experience driving an E36 before. I'd only like driven an E46 through the canyons once before, and that was maybe like 7-8 years ago. So I don't actually remember how those things handle, you know. But I was extremely surprised. Like, hopped in, it rode just fine. I was able to link like nothing, you know. And it kind of reminded me of the 350Z, the way it handled. And so the second lap I went out and I actually started pushing a little more just to have fun. But it wasn't my car, so I wasn't about to send it, you know. But yeah, that's kind of my background. Hopefully this guy doesn't cut me off. Sweet. But yeah, I was thinking about approaching this motorcycles as I would drifting, right? I figured I'd get an R3, go out, learn how to race, get all my gear ready first, learn how to properly set up the suspension, learn how to set up the engine, whatnot, what my driving style is, because I have no idea what I'm doing on this thing, to be honest. Like, I understand the idea of riding a motorcycle, but by no means am I good. Like I said, I just started about 2 weeks ago, so I have absolutely no riding experience. Like, the only thing that I understand is an R6. I've ridden maybe like 3 R6s before, and I think a Gixxer 600. I can't remember if it was a Gixxer. It maybe like 13 years ago. I was still a little kid, and so I don't actually remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a Gixxer. But yeah, I have no experience riding, and I would like to get maybe an R3. I was also thinking about getting maybe another R6, but maybe like the 3rd generation, since it's essentially the same bike as this, and just doing little things so they can be, I guess, closer together. But yeah, I figured if I can't find like a good R3 for a good price, then I'd be fine with just getting like another R6, seeing if going to some track days, and then just going from there, trying to see how I do. This dealership right here has like super cool old cars. They always have like a bunch of shit that I want, and or actually, let's go straight. Thinking about it, so this is another little back roads. I live super close to the Angeles Forest. That's literally the Angeles Forest, all those mountains. So I do a lot of canyon riding, like Angeles Crest, Highway number 2, all that stuff. It's right over that side. But I do a lot of canyon driving because I live so close. Now, like I said, I'm not no Formula 1 driver, but I'm decent, right? Like, I guess I'm intermediate, maybe. But yeah, I'm pretty good in a car. So this goes to this other little spot that I enjoy just riding around and having fun on. Gotta check no cars. Cool, let's go. Another two-wheel homie. Oh crap. Wait, which way did I come? 2nd Street East. Was I supposed to keep going straight? What the fuck? Now I'm lost. Oh well, whatever. We'll go that way. There's like an entrance around here somewhere into the canyons, but I don't remember where it is exactly. I almost never come this way. But yeah, we'll just keep going. But yeah, I've also thought about getting like another R6, and just setting that up as like a track bike, or more of my learner bike. You know, if I drop it, like I'd be fine with that, because this one, yeah, those kids seem pretty cool. Hopefully this light turns green. But oh no, I need fuel. Okay, I should still have like a gallon or some, hopefully. But yeah, pretty much just get another R6, one that if I drop, like, I wouldn't be sad about, you know, just kind of like, oh well. Not oh well that I don't care, but more like, I don't know, this one is a baby to me, and like I really love this bike since it came out. I've been wanting one, like, what was it, 2017 I think is when they came out? I don't remember, but I remember seeing pictures and just thinking like, damn, that bike is beautiful, you know. But yeah, I've been wanting one for about 3 or 4 years now, and like I said, my plan was get an R3. Now the last generation R3s, I thought they were ugly. I like the current generation of R3. The last one I had no desire to get whatsoever. I wanted the current gen, right? But this was before the current generation came out. But yeah, so I've been wanting one of these for a while, and they're pretty cool bikes, you know? Like, I don't know if this is like heavy compared to other 600s, but I enjoy weightlifting, and I think this thing only weighs like 420 pounds, but I can deadlift about 365 by myself. I can squat 365, and that's for reps, not a single. So I don't actually know what my max is, right? But it doesn't seem all that heavy to me. Like it's something that, yeah, maybe I might need a second person to carry, you know, but at no point, like, do I think, oh man, if I drop this thing, I can't pick it up. I should be able to lift it up just fine. Let me close my visor all the way. But, yeah, this thing is awesome. Like, I really love this thing. You know, I know it's a little, I shot straight for the top when I bought this, instead of getting, you know, either a used R6 or an R3, but I wanted it, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go and buy it. I'll figure out how to ride it later, you know. I still don't quite understand, like, lane filtering and lane splitting, but yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking I might try to get something like that. Eventually I want to buy a Ducati. Like, just straight up, I want a Ducati. I would like a V4, but I've read that they're super powerful. I have no experience with leader bikes. The fastest bike I've ever ridden is my friend's second gen R6, and his was fast, you know, don't get me wrong. It's faster than this bike, but I doubt it's like fast compared to ooh, she a little tight. But yeah, we'll calm down, because that's a little fast. But yeah, so I have no experience with leader bikes. They're like stupid fast, from what I've seen. I go to Willow Springs all the time, and I see people racing. Is that guy throwing up? You okay there, bud? Still drunk? But yeah, I've seen people ride the leader bikes at Willow Springs, out at Big Willow, or like Streets of Willow, and I've talked to some of those guys, but by no means do I have experience. So yeah, I don't plan on getting a Ducati anytime soon. Like, I want to learn how to get close to riding this thing at a high level, and then I'll try to upgrade after that. But yeah, this thing is like so much fun. Like, thinking about it, I probably should have pumped gas back there. That gas station I passed was cheaper than this one, but yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. What time is it? It's 2:14. I still gotta go to work, that's why. But yeah, surprisingly, for being, you know, my first bike, like, I don't think I'm doing too bad, you know? I could be doing worse, but I understand how to drive a manual. I've been driving a manual for 20 years now, I think. Like I said, in a car, like, your boy's good. Not trying to sound cocky, but like, good, right? So I figured this thing shouldn't be too hard. It definitely did take me some getting used to the clutch being on my fingers instead of on my foot. I realized my hand controls kind of suck, but it is what it is, I guess. But I'm just gonna go where this chick is right here. Whatever. This works. Some gas in. That's one thing too, like, so I mean the FD wastes a lot of gas, right? I get maybe like 3 to 5 miles per gallon. Now obviously it's a race car, so you know that one's way different, but gas in that thing is $10 a gallon, right? Per gallon, $10. And this thing just took $9 to fill up. Like, it's crazy. This is a whole foreign concept to me. No receipt. But yeah, it's like, I mean, even my Civic, it takes what, 30 to $40 to fill up, and that's decent on gas. I got maybe like 30 miles per gallon around town, which isn't too bad, right? But like, spending gas on a motorcycle just blows my mind. It's so much cheaper. Alrighty. Whoops. Are you guys good? Alrighty. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is it sounds like the bike's making a ticking sound. I don't know what it is though. Oh, cool. I average 31 miles per gallon. I mostly ride around town though. I don't go on the freeway. I haven't had to need to go anywhere like through the freeway all that much. You always gotta be careful because people drive like idiots here. We've almost been run over here a few times. But yeah, so yeah, I'm still getting used to this, but I really enjoy it, man. It's so cool. Like, God, this road sucks. Gonna have to go home soon because I gotta start getting ready for work, so probably just do one more quick little detour and then we'll go home. But yeah, I ended up ordering a Motonosity, like, what is it, little brake reservoir, like, glove or whatever those things are called. I'm drawing a blank right now, but yeah, I ordered one of those, and then I ordered a little jack tag too, just so my keys aren't like by itself the way it is. I don't want all my keys like flapping around and scratching the triple tree. So that's why I just take it off every time I ride the bike and just use the single key. But I definitely need to get a jet tag. But yeah, man, this thing, God, it feels so good. Like I've said, I don't know, maybe I just don't know anything about motorcycles, but I really enjoy the way this thing feels. Like, it's easy to move around. If I need to like slalom or whatever, it doesn't seem that hard. But yeah, like, I haven't gotten on this thing yet and just thought, damn, I'm gonna kill myself. It's been with a little bit of sense. It's been reasonable, you know. Now, I haven't taken it out of standard mode into A mode, but I've been chilling, you know. I'm not trying to become Rossi in a day. Like, I need to build myself up. I need to understand the fundamentals and all that. And then from there, we'll go stupid. But, yeah, this thing has been, like, nice. It's like just riding it around. It seems peaceful, you know. Alright. But, yeah, like, this thing doesn't scare me all that much. Like, well, not scare, but more like make me feel concerned, you know, for my safety. Like I said, it doesn't seem unmanageable. Like, as a newbie, I know a lot of people probably ride these things all the time and they probably think they're slow, but for a guy that's only been riding for not that long, you know, 2 weeks or whatever, this thing is plenty for me. Okay, no cars, let's go. But yeah, like I said, like, just look at it. She's beautiful. Like, she looks great. And I know it might sound ignorant saying this, but like, I wanted this bike mostly for the looks. You know, if the R3 looked somewhat like this, I would just go and buy an R3. Like, I'd be perfectly happy just chilling on an R3. No cars, let's go. Actually, slow down a little. We'll do a little. We'll do it on the other side. Fuck it. But yeah, like, I don't know. I personally like the looks of this thing more than the R6. The R6 looks like it's making funky lips, whereas this one looks a lot more, I don't know, sassy, I guess. But yeah, this thing is chill. My old high school. I kind of forget that this place exists. But yeah, I'm hoping. So the next thing I'm gonna buy is probably boots, like riding boots or shoes or whatever. And then I'm not too sure if I'm gonna stick with my current helmet. I have a Scorpio and EX 420. I think that's the name of it. But I bought a visor for this thing, and as you guys see, I bought my little chin mount. But Now I'm thinking about getting maybe like a Shoei RF 1400 or maybe a AGV K6. I definitely want one of those more expensive AGV ones, like the carbon ones, but I've been reading reviews that they suck at street helmets, so I definitely want to put like a comm in this thing, so I could be able to talk with friends whenever I make motorcycle friends and ride with other people, because at the moment I don't actually ride with anyone. But let's do this real quick. God, this thing is fun. There's a bump around here, right there. I actually hit that bump last time and like got lifted up off the seat. I think it was maybe Sunday. But God, this thing is awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking, like I said, maybe get a helmet next. I'm kind of torn between that or the shoes. I might get the shoes first and then get the helmet after. But I also want a suit, like a one-piece tracksuit. I've been looking at either Alpine Stars or Dainese. I don't know which one's better, to be honest, but I know Dainese costs more, but price doesn't necessarily reflect performance most of the time. I know brand names carry a hefty price because of the name, but I want to see if Dainese's better, then I'll probably just buy that. But that's pretty cool. Yoda. I forget the name of those things. My coworker used to have one, a really nice one. Works for R1 Concepts now, I think. But yeah, I'm also into off-road stuff. I used to work for Spider Automotive. They make headlights and like lighting in general for cars. But yeah, I also like off-road. Yeah, I guess we'll chill right here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is my riding shit? Am I doing decently? Give me tips down below. Let me know if there's like any track days I can hit. I live pretty close to Willow Springs, so I don't actually know who organizes the track days for motorcycles. I just know that motorcycles show up there. But yeah, as far as bike stuff, I'm not too knowledgeable about. So help your boy out, you know? Drop a comment down below, let me know. But I'm pretty much just gonna end the video here, and I'll see you guys next time.